Clayton, how's it going, man? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. I want to first say thank you for giving me a call this morning on this beautiful truck here, and let me do this walk around video to show you and see if it's the next truck for you. So let's flip it around here. I'll back it out. This is a 2024 Ford F-350. It's a Lariat. It's got the Lariat Ultimate package. It is the high output Powerstroke, so it's ready to pull for you and do a lot of work. Let's kind of I'm going to do a little bit outside walk around and show you some of the things on here, and then I'll go on the inside and show you the bells and whistles on the inside. First off, as you can see up here on the front, this is kind of similar to the 2023 body style, where you have the grille that kind of goes in through the headlights over here. It does this little weird W backwards 3E, whatever you want to call it, thing there. You are also going to have the fog lights down here on the bottom next to your parking sensors. So you got 4 of them up here in the front. All 4 right there. So that way, as you are parking the vehicle, you're not going to have to worry about hitting anything as you're parking it there. These are what the Ford wheels look like on this Lariat. I'd say they're pretty rad if you ask me. Tire tread obviously brand new. You don't have to worry about getting those changed. With it being a Lariat, this is what the side panel is going to be. We have this cool little thing that pops, the F-350 pops out on the badging on the sides. And then so you can see that it's the high output. You have the red badge here on the 6.7 liter. If it was black, it would be the normal output, but this is the high output because of that. Here's what our window sticker looks like. So if you want to pause it and take a look at all of this. Let's see if I can get out of it so you can see it. They're up close by. On your mirrors, you're going to have the blind spot monitor. So that will turn on bright yellow for you when someone's in the blind spot. You're also going to have the little side mirrors there. The one I forgot to show you is under the Ford symbol here in the front. You also have the camera right here. So that is going to be for the 360 degree view when you're in reverse, and it's going to show you everything above the vehicle and help you to make sure you're not hitting anything. Now, the part that Ford stole from Chevy on the 23 model and 24 model is you got the side steps here on the side of the bed to be able to get up in there. Makes it a little bit easier to get up into the bed. And then you've also got these ones back here in the back on the bumper. So you got that one there, and you also have these little handles right here to be able to put your hand in to make it easier to hold on to. Back in the back, you got your black in here is going to be your sensor for that blind spot monitor on the lights there. Then you're going to have 4 more parking sensors back here as well to make sure you don't hit anything in the back when you're in reverse. You got the backup camera, the bed light, the big blue Ford symbol, the Super Duty across the back there. You got hookups for trailers. Your key there for the spare. Your really tow hitch or hitch there for your towing. If we pull this out here, we do have the 5th wheel prep package in there. So you are ready to tow that way, and we can drop the ball in there too. You're going to have hookups over here for power. You also have the 2 kilowatt power source on this side, that when the car is running or the truck's running, you push the button here and it's going to turn the power source on there. But it does have to have the engine on to be able to run, so that's not something you want to do inside of a garage. You want to make sure that's outside. And then you have the bed lights here too, which these turn on bright LEDs, and they have the fade out. Once you push them again, they'll turn off that way. You also have the step right here, which you can pull out in the tailgate. So not only the steps on the sides here, but the step on the tailgate too. You got the sport appearance package, which is going to make it kind of blacked out. That's all. There's no chrome on the vehicle at all. Back here in the back seat, so we have the lighter brown interior. You got the B&O sound system, Ford's famous sound system. Super comfortable seating. You've got cup holders here. If there's no one sitting here in the middle, you're going to have cup holders here. If there is someone sitting in the middle, you've got heated seats for the 2 exterior seats, nothing in the middle for that poor guy there. If you pull this up here, you've got under seat storage that you can store things. You got to pull this guy. This is for the power converter back there. You got to pull that little notch there to be able to pull that seat back down. You've got 2 USB-Cs for charging. You've also got a 110 outlet, and you've got a 12 volt outlet there as well. 2 seat pockets, one on both driver and passenger seat, and a little storage here in the door as well. Then you've got the famous Ford code on the side, so that's going to make it so you can lock your key in the car. And then going across all of our bells and whistles here from left to right, you've got 3 different seats that you can save for different drivers. You happen to have somebody in the company driving. You have the automatic mirrors, which will go all the way out and back in. You can also fold those as well by pushing that button, and it will automatically fold if I push it I said I didn't push it hard enough for the first time, so those will fold in for you. You got the window locks, mirror controls. The window controls in the front 2 are automatics, the back 2 are not. You'll have lights for when the vehicle is turned off. This is going to be for your power converters here, and you can drop your tailgate if you hit this button 2 times. Bed light, your lights for the front, on the front of the vehicle, the headlights, and this is the brightness for the display if it's too bright or not bright enough. Down here you got the parking brake, and then you're also going to have right here, you'll have this button which will make the brake and gas pedal either come closer to you or go further away from you. Then we've got on the left side, we're going to have the headlight controls, or sorry, brights and wipers are right here with the blinkers, and this is how you're going to be putting it into gear. If you see there's the manual button, we go down to all the way, maybe not. Maybe I can't go down there. I'm trying to think of how to do it. Oh, I guess. Oh, you gotta push the M. There we go. There's an M right there. So you go down to drive, push the M, and that's how you're gonna get to the manual mode. And then right here, you have the plus and minus. That's going to make it so you can manually go up and down in gears as you like. And then as you can see, when we are in drive, you've got the 10 numbers there. That's because we have the 10 speed in this vehicle. The 2020, they put the 10 speed in the Fords. It's going to show you which gear you're in, and it will automatically go there, or you can manually do that for you. Another thing to notice is we have a full digital display right here. You have the RPMs right now on the left, speed on the right. You're going to have just the different features on the front there, and then the center screen, you can change where that truck is. You can change all of that with these buttons right here. You can go back and see there's a bunch of different menus to look through, and you can have a whole bunch of different information there to look at there instead of that vehicle. And then this is going to be your phone controls with the audio systems, and then you're going to have your volume for audio, and then your AI assistant. Over here you've got cruise control, and because of the Lariat Ultimate package, you've got 2 things here. One, you're going to have the lane keeping assist, you're going to have adaptive cruise control, and then you're going to have right there, as you can see those numbers on the screen, you got the heads-up display. And what's really cool, you see that speed limit sign right there, is it's got the speed limit recognition option here. So it's going to actually, every time you pass this speed limit sign, it will change right there on the screen for you, so you can see what the speed limit is. Hopefully you don't get pulled over, because it's going to be really hard to tell a cop, oh, sorry, I didn't know what the speed was anymore. That's all done through here. This is the little camera system. You've got as well, on top of that, you're going to have the automated emergency brakes. That's going to brake if a car comes and pulls in front of you, if a person walks in front of you. The same thing on the back side. If someone walks in front of you or a car's coming, it's going to let you know someone's coming there. So there's a lot of safety features here in the vehicle. Up here, you're going to have an exhaust brake, your camera system, so you can see we're looking forward, and this is that 360-degree view angle I was telling you about. That's going to make it so it's really easy to parallel park. You're going to also be able to see the lines if you need to repark yourself, things like that as well. This is going to turn off those parking sensors there for you if you don't like the parking sensors. You've got the hazard lights and traction control. You've got the Pro Trailer Backup Assist right here. You've got your trailer brakes, your 4-wheel drive, and different drive modes. As you can see, we've got normal, slippery. You've got your off-roading option there. And then you can, on this far side, you've got the tow and haul mode, and then your eco mode. So you got your 5 drive modes. Those modes will all change automatically. It'll swap to 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive, or you can push these buttons physically like that, and it will change to 4-wheel drive for you, or back to 2-wheel drive. So you can do that however you'd like. You're going to have your audio controls, your seat controls here or your climate, I guess when I say. You got heated and ventilated seats with a heated steering wheel. You're going to have a 12-volt charger with a 110 outlet here. You got the secret energy drink compartment, was what I like to call it, because it's big enough to put 2 drinks in there for you. You've got your glove box here, and then charging. So you've got a 12-volt, or not 12-volt, but you've got a USB-C and a USB. You've also got the wireless charger right here as well. You've got places to store things in here. You can store a phone right in here. Let's see if I can close that up again now. We've got 2 cup holders and a little extra storage. Pull this over here, now we've got 4 cup holders. You've got a huge center console here, and you can move this thing out of the way if you don't want it in there. You've got an additional 2 USB-C chargers there, so there's a lot of options to be able to charge phones here as you got people in the truck. And then last couple things here is this is going to be for your garage door opener. You can hook this up to your garage, so you don't have to have an additional fob up here. It is a push start, so you've got your key fob here with unlock, lock, remote start, dropping your tailgate, and then the alarm. You're also going to have, if you didn't notice, we have this big the twin panel moonroof here, which does open up. So that's gonna open up all the way for you. While it's opening, we're gonna automatically open that back window there too. You can close that up. We got the sunroof open there, and we can close it again. Now while that's closing, you also have the 6 auxiliary switches, so you can upfit it to different things. You can have different lights put on there, a winch put on there, things to help you out with the job throughout the day, things that'll make it easier for you. And that's pretty much everything here in the vehicle. I think whenever everything. Oh, I guess one last cool feature I was going to show you is here we're in reverse now. Obviously, we're going to have the predictive line, so as we're turning our wheel, it's going to show us where the truck is going to go. But we have a really cool feature, which is for towing. So if you do a lot of towing, this is going to help you to be able to, as you can see, we've got the back bumper here. This is going to help you to hook up onto that trailer and know exactly where you're going to go. So you don't have to have someone back there leading you where. You can now hook up the trailer by yourself and not have to worry about hitting anything or going too far. So kind of a cool option, something I really like about this vehicle. Anyways, that's the truck, man. Hopefully this is something that will work for you guys. It does have that 5th wheel prep package ready for you, and the gray one does also. I looked at that, and it's actually just sitting right there in front of us. So that's the gray one right over there. But if one of these trucks works for you, let me know. Hopefully this is a good fit for you guys, and let's get a deal going on, and we'll see you here in a couple days. Thanks, man.